Good.
All right, which one of you is a player?
He is.
帅哦！阿给，客家也要加10块是上下。单空接怎么可能？好像没有一个我可以的要选最多的吧。诶，一是哪颗键啊？哦哇 ，OK AI。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop player, Kenny Smith.
对哦，我说要开用1440开，那对球好像开不到那么高的位移率，对要改用 YouTube 了。YouTube 频宽才大，多少都吃。还有主场该秀了。
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Bulls in this one. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Noel's checked in for Big Red comes in for Andre Robertson.
这主场也太
Chicago also making a switch. Bobby Portis is checked in for Cook. And now, Chris, a few games under their belts, we're seeing some inexperienced guys take that next step, make that leap.
Well, yeah, I mean, guys are really doing a great job on that level and giving them the opportunity to play in this game.
主场外挂，这是。
So many young players are being counted on for big roles now. You know, the game has kind of changed where in the past they would be on the side learning from a veteran and being kind of introduced and slowly introduced to the game. Right now, though, guys, we've seen what they've done in college. We know that they've had great coaches and great coaching. And so, yes, the bar has moved up where we expect
我们要投啊！
to do more because the game is built for
我们
young
不是在运球吗？怎么变投了？
speed of the game, shooting threes, just having fun out there. And so, yeah, I think a lot more is expected of young guys. And I think they're embracing the fact that they have a lot more responsibility.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Markkanen is inside at 4 with Portis the 5. Levine and Parker are the wings. And it's Payne at the point. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Payne kicks to Portis. Parker looking around. The pass to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. There's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, What a wonderful dunker. Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it up.
Westbrook passes to Big Red and stolen by Payne.
哥，地板球会传吗？没有必要传空。可以传地板吗？
Adams finds Noel to the inside.
哎，
Stolen by Payne.
这里在
Pass to Portis.
夸张。
Marking in against Noel. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's just a real concentration from Levine. Accepting the hit.
太夸张了。
A different look for Oklahoma City. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Bulls, Lopez, he's checked in for Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Parker. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Cameron Payne. Here's Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And that's for Zach Levine.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Grant surveying the D.
动哦。
Pass to Big Red from outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
The spark those guys gave them was massive. I mean, I always love seeing points off the bench.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Grant the pass to Big Red. That one off the back iron and out.
我这种偏啊！
Sensational on the backboard.
干，不要挡我啦！拉。
Jammed by Levine.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
哦，打球会不会？
Schroeder against Levine. And Noel throws it down.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. The kick out to Holiday. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Portis finds Lopez. Shoots it up. The shot by Holiday, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Here's Big Red. The shot's good.
球迷加起来，代言费赚起来。
Second basket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
哎，我会过了啦，可以帮我守一下吗？听说背过我会很难看呢。
And George kicks to Grant. Back to George. Oklahoma City moving it around. Schroeder passes to Big Red. Back to Schroeder. Deflects the pass. Here's Grant.
恶劣什么要求啦？进就好了啦。
And from the opening tip,
管你37-21。
crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Grant the pass to Big Red.
被我秀。
It's rebounded by Portis.
And look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes,
我就只会这一招运球而已吗？
In the corner, it's Levine. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And it's Schroeder with
太弱了吧
the
SG。
Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 17. Here's Levine. Over Noel. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Oklahoma City feeling good about their 17-point
怎么投
lead.
怎么不进？
Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
He gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening.
And she was a basketball player in her own
这谁教练？
right. A scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
哇，这还可以。
With us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
I mean, a huge lead, and already after this first quarter, they're starting to make it look easy.
I love it. They have their track shoes on. Right off the tip, they were in full attack mode. This offense is really churning.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder. The Grant Noel. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and there's Big Red, and it's a
哦，跑步真的超慢的
on the sideline. Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Big Red in that last game against the Clippers played a major role. He ended with 13 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also
妙
finished
传
as
呐
season high in rebounds.
那你到底会
Big
不会
impact
啦？
coming off the bench. An incredible bonus to the team. Can he do it again? We'll see.
不会，也许你
Hey,
可以
David,
尝
thank
试
you very
传
much.
出
What
来。
kind of carryover guys you think we'll see for him tonight?
Well, we know his confidence level has to be high coming into this game. Physically, he might be a little worn down, but mentally, he's got to be feeling very good.
Well, and worn down or not, I'm sure he'll be a big factor here tonight. His presence is so valuable to them.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute.
哎，
And the shot is good.
And they keep
哦
hammering
屁事
away
啊
on inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting, and this young man fits the bill.
The feed now to Lopez.
漂亮。
Rejection by Noel. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has
终于有
been
镜头
off
了
the chart. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Levine finds Portis. Now Holiday. In the corner, Valentine with it. Ring shot on the way. The shot missing. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. No good from Big Red. Bulls trailed by 21. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions.
哎呀，可惜了，差点就拦到了。
Young man, go get it. The thing's so fun to watch on these alley-oops.
Shooter passes to Big Red.
他怎么真的要接技就接不起来？
Passes it to Big Red. Shoots. It's rebounded by Portis.
他怎么不会
Portis
进
has got
哎
his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Frozen. Guys just ice
啊，主
cold,
场
unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Lopez.
漂亮
It's，rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Big Red passes to Noel. There's Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Schroeder's got 4 this quarter.
主场命中率这么低的啊
What we've seen tonight, one team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Chicago calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played. But
The Bulls have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. What's up?
我先开跑了，叫。
Levine.
Zach LaVine, a high riser. The two-time dunk contest champ making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
The three from George, and he's good on the three ball. George has got 14.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
Levine kicks to Portis, and the pass to Valentine. And here is Parker. Pass to Portis, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Thunder leading by 23. 41 seconds left in the first half, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder.
Cheap turnover. You got to make
你的
sure
默契有
your
这么
target's
差
ready for
吗
a pass before you let it go.
Chicago has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Lopez finds Parker. That one, no good. Excellent D there from George.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Big Red passes to Schroeder, and he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this one.
Well, they figured out what's working, and that's what they're going to keep hammering on.
Here's Parker. Excellent from George. And so it's Oklahoma City holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been at. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Grant, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Big Red comes in for George. Arenas is checked in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Carter. Bobby Portis comes in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Cameron Payne. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Bobby Portis. He's out there with Robin Lopez. Levine is out there with Valentine. And it's Holiday in at the 2. Schroeder kicks to Grant. Here's Big Red. He's a good contributor to his team.
哎呀，可惜了！妈的，这样算我失误，哪的？要算我失误。啊，我原来我也可以用 combo。原来我可以用 combo， 我小时候不行。假装跳一下不被扣分，不然又要防守崩溃了。
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
Outside Portis kicks it to Valentine.
哎，你又飞去哪里了？
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Denzel Valentine, another tough, high IQ player, Greg, out of Michigan State.
Yeah, 4-year player for the Spartans. He knows how to play the game of basketball and has the versatility to impact the game in a variety of ways.
Denzel Valentine, another tough, high IQ player, Greg, out of Michigan State.
Yeah, 4-year player for the Spartans. He knows how to play the game of basketball and has the versatility to impact the game in a variety of ways.
Bulls trail by 18. Holiday looking for an opening. Chicago working now with a new shot clock. Levine kicks to Holiday. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his third assist on the night. Schroeder passes to Big Red. Out to the right wing. There's Arenas. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Back to Levine. 9 feet out. That one goes. Count it.
有这么容易的吗？哎，被拉分了哦。
From Levine, I mean, seeing an opening and ripping through it with this relentless athleticism.
Drains the three-pointer. And that's now 11 points for Dennis Schroeder.
That's a good way to boost his three-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
Valentine with it. 6 points for him. Six to shoot. He kicks it to Lopez. Another shot.
哎，篮板狂被吃是怎样？
Missed it. Even after all those chances.
洗板是不是啦？ 哎，不会进哎，可是却是良好的投篮机会。
From down in the low post, it goes.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Pass to Holiday. 1:22 left to play in the third. Portis kicks to Levine. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Thunder leading by 16. Inside.
哎，看哪里啦？我好不容易加3块钱，又被你扣掉2块钱。
He's got 5. Levine looking around. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, looking calm and composed in the paint. Levine is superb at capitalizing from these spots.
Poke loose. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Really crisp, intelligent
好不容易
passing
的
to make that basket
3 块钱剩1块钱。
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Portis trying to get open as Lopez. And with that, the Thunder lead has got back down to 14 after they get the hoop from Portis.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Schroeder against Levine. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them fits out there.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Patterson comes in for Grant, and it's Andre Robertson in for Alex Abrinas. And the Bulls making a change also. Payne's checked in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
完啊！那只24秒不是啊？
6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 17.
觉得你持24秒能改变一切吗？
Next on 2K Sports.
我想是不行的啦。
Fred Hoiberg in a recent
不会让我就坐板凳而已。
Get it back, guys. Get it back, okay? Let's start it down here. Don't give him anything easy.
哎，没有哎，这谁教练？越来越看得起我了。哎，靠腰按错了。
A lot of guys, Chris, in this game with instant offense.
Oh, yeah. Think about Eric Gordon, 6th man of the year, but can let it fly at any time. Of course, Steph Curry, the great Steph Curry. Lou Williams. I got to go to my man, Jamal Crawford. You know, he's getting up there, but Benjamin Button is still Jake crossover, and he's letting it fly. These are all guys I give it to him and say, I don't care how, just go get me a bucket.
Andre Robertson out there with Patrick Patterson.
Nice change.
Then it's Noel, and it's Schroeder in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Payne dishes to Levine. Another three for
但
Chicago.
也会进。
Too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys can pick up some
反观我们
slack.
队的 SG，
Passes to Big Red.
他不就在说我吗？
Kicks to Robertson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Patterson can't get it to go. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. 15-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Passes to Patterson, and it's Schroeder in the corner. Over Payne. Chicago grabs the miss. Portis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Stolen away. The drive by Schroeder.
外线空档，
Here's Big Red.
漂亮！
A three-pointer is right on target. And the Thunder lead by 18.
And he's got his first three of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Outside, Levine. The pass to Portis. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 5 assists in the game.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
How about Portis? A draft day steal in 2015. 22nd pick. Now look, he's got size.
To the inside with the putback. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Parker. Another
好
one
毛啊
for Chicago.
！Ambo 会吗？剩8分了、欸。
Portis, he's got the right mentality out there.
Oklahoma City leading by 8.
教练派我上场的用意，
Portis suspended
这2分钟的时候让我上
for
场，
last season for his altercation with Nikola Mirotic.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to take that.
就是要来失分的
But at the same time,
领导师的，
aggressiveness,
漂亮！
handle it the right way, that'll help him.
我一个失误让他们的阵容全乱了。
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Now here's Westbrook inside. 109 left in the game. From deep. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Big Red.
这是教练派我上场的用意啊！剩下1分钟啊！
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly.
老师不要让分数太难看啊！
To get swept in the season series.
And while there was some nice performances
漂亮
tonight,
漂亮
it definitely ended up being a solid outing for George.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Alex Abrinas comes in for George. That's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Bulls, Zach Levine's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Lopez. Here's Felton. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Parker outside. That's tipped. From deep three-point range.
以
So
及
no problem for Oklahoma City
无
as
犯
they
规
get the
纪录
lead.
完成比赛
Even。early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.
This is all-time defender.
My position, or I had to go again.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me.
King
It It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
也先懂了，教练不让我先发的用意，就是为了要救整个团队。他总是我上场的时候，就是个艰难的挑战。
Big Red comes in for Robertson. So for Oklahoma City right now, Adams is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Big Red. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. You can see it all over the league. Injuries, Brent, beginning to affect some teams, but it's hard to pay your stars and maintain a deep bench all under the salary cap. It's a very difficult dance to do.
This is why sitting next to you as a broadcaster is a really less stressful thing to do, rather than be a general manager in the league.
Yeah.
So hard to make.
But you could be a general manager in this league.
Maybe at some point, Kevin, but right now I'm enjoying this seat with you. And I'm wondering how it is that some of these teams can get creative with cap analytics guys and their strategy. How much they
刚才那样能不能2来1我？怎么又来这一招了？这很爱用这一招了。
Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Here's Big Red covered by Heel. Adams shot is off.
And forcing the
漂亮漂亮。
pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good
哎呀，可惜了，稳住稳住。
First trip to the line for him here.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that
他都没进哎。
Checked in for Sacramento. Bielitsa comes in for Buddy Hield. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Oklahoma City. Schroeder against Fox.
没有意外，后面有鬼。
Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Good and a nice assist from Fox.
哎，没有崩溃耶，舒服。
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Dave Yeager for just a minute. Been a pretty even matchup this
最爱跟这个版配了。另外一个我没有那么喜欢，没有那么有默契啊。但这个版就比较有默契。 对啦。
David, thank you as always. He really has him focused on not letting this game turn into a shootout.
And that's the way you've got to play it against them. I mean, start trading baskets with this group and
漂亮。
you play right into their hands.
哎，干嘛又传给我了？对啊，1块钱，我再分你1块。
Kufis. Outside, Bogdanovich looks for Randolph, gets it to him. Over Noel. Randolph can't hit. Thunder trailing by 3. Shot on the wing. Again, the Thunder score.
漂亮啊，这节奏我喜欢。
Now, here's Fox. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Randolph kicks to Fox. Bogdanovich looking around. 5 on the clock. Shoots a 3.
没有那么容易啦，2个人在你前面晃，你觉得你会进吗？但是我会进，还是不会进。
Now here's Bogdanovich. Not a lot of room. There's the dish to Randolph. Back to Bogdanovich. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
George passes to Big Red. Traps in the tray. Big Red's got himself going there.
代言费，代言费，我的代言费。
Setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
爆球。
And Steven Adams came into
看到他爆球了。
19 already a physical specimen and has only gotten stronger. Just a bruising presence down low.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Patterson's checked in. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at the Jazz. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now, the Thunder, they were billed as a team
to watch.
And they've had some great wins this year. And they have a real chance to continue moving up that list.
没关系，没关系，我不在乎那个 A、B、C、D 到嘎 D。
Schroeder up top, guarded by Fox. Back to Schroeder. Over Bogdanovich, and that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
Patterson against Randolph. Over Patterson. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got the game.
不要这么轻易就让他放进去，好不好？
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lack.
干嘛啦？
To the paint. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
Always has had such a nice, soft, deft touch. Randolph feels like he can score at will right now.
Her passes to Big Red.
康宝，康宝。
In the corner, George with it. Fades away. Good work there as it goes.
真的要 combo 就 combo 不出来，啊不要 combo 就一直。
Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Bogdanovich finds Randolph. Back to Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
He gets that one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders.
要小一只的钻进去。
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox kicks to Kufis. Randolph can't hit.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Passes to Big Red, and the Thunder another three.
Unable to close out defensively, even against
3 point.
Yeah, it's
check.
Sometimes to get a hand up on the three-point shot, but in this case, that didn't even affect it.
Randall can't hit from the elbow.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space.
所以我们反超了。
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Thunder lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, they're attacking the rim in more than one way, and with that kind of success, I feel like the defense is going to make the adjustment. Then you start playing inside out.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Thunder. Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. And there's Big Red. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Abrinas in at the shooting guard position. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And Big Red gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Zach Randolph. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Grant, he's checked in for Adams. To the paint. Ielitsa pass it to Kufis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Patrick Patterson.
没有关系，没有关系。 罚球就不会进嘛。 没有关系，漂亮。
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not a good one. limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
And stolen by Kufis.
Yeah, a bit
哎，
surprising to see
球飞去哪里了？
given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Took him no time at all on that one. Bogdanovich has got 11.
Trying to improve
Boy.
every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA.
All right,
Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And Noel kicks to Adams. Here's Big Red. Drills the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Hield finds Kufis. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Kufis.
他可以运呢。
Pass to Bogdanovich. That one misses. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
这刚才那球应该会失误的，在现实会失误
Trailed
啊，
by 5.
但在游戏里面不知道为什么有失误。
On the wing, Hield. He's guarded by Schroeder. They swipe it.
用脚超解。
George passes to Schroeder. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Adams' shot is good.
So shifty in these pick and roll sets. Schroeder takes what the defense gives him.
我崽子要开了哦，不要逼我。
Hield against Schroeder. Hield dishes to Randolph. Back to Hield. Randolph kicks to Hield. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Sacramento again missing.
He sunk that three in the first. It's yet to make another one.
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, he's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
The Kings trailing. Hield the
快要
pass
可以
to
RC 了哦。
He dishes it to Kufis. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Noel
盯紧球。
Hield. Offensive rebound. Randolph lays it up off the glass. Randolph's got 12.
Well, this guy never quits on the offensive glass. Randolph continuing to torch the defense down there.
It's Schroeder with the drop.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
Well, that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder.
我觉得休息RC或是
We'll be back for the third
是
quarter
不
of
是会
action
减
follow.
少啊？ 那个不是问题啊。
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook, and the Kings will go
干
for
果
a
然
different
减
look
少了，
here.
我的载质真
Rufus
果然
checked
减
in for
少。
Willie Cauley-Stein. Randolph comes in for
他应该会
Beverly.
来。
Bielitsa, who's checked in for Jackson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Noel's checked in for Steven
已
Adams.
经守得很好了啦
Comes in for Grant. Renas is checked in for Robertson. It's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Zach Randolph is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Kufis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Big Red in that last game against the Bulls stepped up and delivered. Picked up 12 points and demonstrated his range a few times in doing so, hitting from deep. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. See what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
And we thank you, David. He set a great example
漂亮
for
漂亮
that game. He was their anchor.
And because of how good he was, he'll be the guy they lean
他们现在也只会用大手而已。
in any tough spots.
You always appreciate guys who take that kind of role on for their basketball team. He wants to be the guy that they can count on in those
他们
big
没有招
situations.
啦。
Well, Dennis Schroeder showed he can handle high usage in an offense. Was the first option for the Hawks this past season. Even with defenses keyed in on him, he was able to average right around 20 points.
漂亮。
And it's sent back by George. And with that,
可惜了。
Kicks to George. The pass to Big Red. Dishes it to Schroeder. For three. It's good from long range. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
犹豫什么啊？
And with Schroeder, he said he learned how to deal with all that extra defensive attention.
And being able to stay productive when dealing with the best opposing defender goes a long way in the NBA. Schroeder also managed to cut down on his turnovers while taking on more of a playmaker.
跟着我的节奏，
Strong year for him offensively, and
不要有犹豫好吗？
he continues to grow as a player.
完全服从 ，OK。
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Paul George.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. George has got 20 points.
Well, Paul George
我靠，我们两个
tonight.
我们这边两个人。
Schroeder against Fox. Pass to Bogdanovich. Randall.
哎，你们都开火了还不进吗？
Pass to Big Red. Sinks that one from the post. Big Red's got 15 points.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys
Detail.
complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all around.
应该是在受我处理的细节。
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Getting open in the NBA, not an easy task, and there are a lot of.
因为我只听得懂 detail。
I think the first couple guys that come to mind are J.J. Redick and Kyle Korver. Old school style in which they operate like a Rip Hamilton, and if you go back, Mitch Richmond, where they're using a multitude of screens, seemingly never stopping during an offensive possession and causing some kind of confusion. So JJ and Kyle Korver are still doing exemplary jobs of off-ball movement.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Well, the crowd got in here tonight and sat down, and that's where they stayed all night long, extremely poised, which has led to a monster lead. And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
Schroeder passes to Big Red. Schroeder surveying the floor.
我也只会左右晃而已耶，操不进去耶。
And there's the pass to Big Red. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Schroeder missing. The Kings trail by 16. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Fox kicks to Randolph. That shot wide open. Randolph's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the mid-range game is where Zach has made a living as well. 8 to 12 feet. Pretty good touch from there.
They get it again.
And I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
没关系，没关系，
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
问题不大。
Oh, Buddy Hield, not the biggest or most athletic player that's on the floor, but his work ethic is undeniable. He is a total gym rat. At Oklahoma, they had to lock up the ball.
我觉得已经说了，问题不大了。
All day long and all night.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable.
扣1块钱，我赚4块钱回来。
He kicks to Randolph. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Big Red passes to Noel. Down low. Adams finds Noel. Here's Big Red, guarded by Fox. It's good from long range.
再赚3块钱回来啊！
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And here's Kufis. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. He gets
啊，你们篮板要不要守好了啊？
16 points for
要混啊！
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Here's Big Red. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got
我帮你们砍3分，你们篮板要守好啊！这游戏不是只有靠3分就能赢的啊！
Fox kicks to Randolph. Over Noel. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Not much else you can do defensively. Zach is a superb shooter with a soft touch.
And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We come back right after this. And now let's hear what head coach Dave Yeager was reviewing with his team.
You got to help the man guarding the basketball, whether he needs help or not.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Big Red out there with Dennis Schroeder.
对呀，我们才领13分而已啊，
And it's Robertson in at the
差距非常的小啊。
passes to Noel.
现在到底在冲啥小？
And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Healed left side. Missed inside.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
I love the fact that they put the security system.
我以为他能够直接被后灌了。
Not a lot of defense there.
Outside Bogdanovich puts up a three. Randolph kicks to Healed. Pulls it from the elbow. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one
可惜我自控能力不足，帮他球应该扒得到啊。
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. And that one's good. Schroeder. And the Thunder lead by 13.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
Here's Randolph, and the layup's good off the glass. Randolph's got 26 points.
If they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Over to the wing. Here's Big Red. Good on the triple. 24 points for
大连被赚起来，2600，缺，这场超多那个粉丝的。
If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
Fox kicks to Randolph. Over Noel, and he can't bank that one in. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Over to the left wing. Baseline jumper. Here's Adams, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point. Fox against Westbrook. Passes it to Big Red. Good.
问题不大啦。
Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring.
没有想过 SG 会跑到篮板下哈。
On the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
6 to shoot. Bagley kicks to Heal. Picked away. Here's George. Pass to Big Red. Off target.
哎呀，可惜了。
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Sacramento. Healed the pass to Fox. Stolen by Grant.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Thunder.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest down here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots were down or not.
哦，不开播。
Here's Bagley. Fox kicks to Bagley. Healed outside.
不要拖时间啊
Outside Jackson. Has to call his time. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jackson. Trying to get something going. The Thunder pull it in.
要拖时间啊！骰子快没了。
Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
普普。我的骰子是100%的。
Heel dishes to Fox. Drops in the layup for 2.
那12秒了，由我来终结这一切。
And the officials signal the backcourt violation.
靠腰，我不小心碰到线。最低级的错误。
6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. No good on the free throw.
Well, Shumpert, an important piece to this basketball team. He comes in, he does a lot of things well, and accepts the defensive responsibility that is placed on him.
Here's Big Red. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, congratulations on the win. You were the driving force out there on offense, so why were you so effective?
Well, you know, they didn't make it easy on me, DA, but I was determined to get us all the points that we needed, no matter how they were.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
哎呦，这场加蛮多钱的啊，26分啊。领支票喽！在哪里啊？这里吗？结果我绕了一圈。
Hey, Veronica.
AI.
You got my Gatorade check?
I do.
Yup, that's it. Just had to be sure.
You think I'm giving you counterfeit checks or something?
Hey, better safe than sorry.
Huh.
真的超爱外国人他们的对话，真的是真的很幽默。啊，就算再酸之类的，你听起来也不会觉得很酸。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is
The Oklahoma City Thunder, and as things get ready to roll, let's catch up.
Well, guys,
well, you love that versatility, DA.
上一场对决是，好像是小赢的。
When you were going up against another talented guard, a different look for Utah. Crowder comes in for Derek Favors, and O'Neal subbed in for Joe Ingles. Noel's checked in for Oklahoma City. Big Red comes in for Andre Robinson.
这场不会只有小赢而已啊。
They've got Adams.
该进我就进了啦。
Then it's Paul George, and it's Noel in at the power forward position. Mitchell outside to the middle, and it's Rubio. That time on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
In the corner, George with it. A three. Crowder pulls it in. Jazz trail by 12. Rubio taking his time here. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Big Red. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Gobert.
我跳嘛。
Increasingly able to contribute on the offensive end, and that's a problem. Rudy Gobert doing work.
Westbrook passes to Big Red. Off target from outside. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Count it.
Well, Donovan Mitchell will beat you inside or out. If you want to do a job defensively, you've got to push him out of the paint.
Here's Westbrook. A 20-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Pass to Big Red. Shoots the 3. Second shot opportunity.
Hey.
Mitchell kicks to Rubio. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rubio's got his second bucket. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. George against O'Neal. Fires, high post, and misses it off the right side of the rim. There's the pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute, Kevin.
They could use a bucket. No good from Big Red.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Mitchell kicks it out to Rubio. Connects from 3-point range.
不了拦截常是跳最慢的，没有进才跳出来。他是不是有进就不打算跳出来了？
Outside Westbrook. The teardrop falls in, and the Thunder lead by 5.
Well, Westbrook has these floaters down to a science. He gets it over the defense right in time.
Here's Mitchell, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they ramped up their intensity, forced good things to happen, and now they're right back in it.
Udo's checked in for Utah. Exum comes in for Ricky Rubio. The Thunder also changing it up. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Alex Abrinas comes in for George. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Kev, love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
And that was an play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat.
干什么？干什么
In terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
For Utah, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And Utah making a change here. Allen's checked in. They get the rebound. And now let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. In third, the Jazz.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And the first one drops.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass. What is really compelling to me is the way the Utah Jazz team plays defense. Yes, it starts with the stifle tower of Rudy Gobert, but there is commitment and there is great structure in what they want to do on the defensive end, and I'll tell you, it is absolutely suffocating at times. Well, and guys, that's what he wanted to avoid, a second foul before the end of the opening period.
Crowder kicks to O'Neal. And the layup falls.
Well, I think you have to appreciate how Jay Crowder sees the floor. This guy is an unselfish player who wants to get his teammates involved.
Schroeder finds Noel. And here is Patterson. Here's Big Red, guarded by O'Neal. Basket counts. Big Red's got 5. It's a great honor in the NBA to be a spokesman for Gatorade, and the company recently announced that AI would be the next player to fill that role.
And I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised Gatorade went with AI as their next spokesman. Some of the greatest players ever in the NBA have held that role, but the company feels the sky is the limit for AI.
Crowder dishes direction. From deep. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. Oh, and the lead.
我这球传的漂亮，但后面才有办法用这样。
would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Inside, here's O'Neal, and Utah again with the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. No good from Big Red.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
That one goes in. 6 points for him.
那根本 carry 不到，我不知道那差距。
Fires for 3. A rebound by the Jazz.
这球不会弹呢，正常来讲应该会弹很高才对。
Allen outside. Count that one. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Physical basketball there, and in the best sense.
逆转啦！
To shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
Here's Big Red. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
And a good judge of spacing. Sees he can get it off over the taller man.
I'll tell you, he did a nice job feeling the defense out, rising up with ease from the perimeter.
Back right after this. Rudy Gobert talks about his expectations for the team.
Every year I want to keep getting better, and you know, people didn't really believe in our team.
这就是他出来的歌，讲话。 那一场也是。
For sure. I mean, it'll take a lot of work, but Gobert sounds like he's up for the challenge of proving the doubters wrong.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
你是想跑去哪里呀？
That first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Well, you love the determination. It seems like every rebound is theirs for the taking. They are overwhelming the opposition.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Big Red. Patrick Patterson is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Abrinas in at the 2 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Big Red in that last game against the Kings got the job done. He scored 26 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him. And what became a great exhibition on his part.
这不被抢一下才怪。
handle off the bench in a very strong performance. Curious to see what he can do for an encore, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, you do wonder, though, Greg, does he
个
still
大
have
空
some of the
档。
adrenaline going from that performance? No matter how tired he is, he should have plenty of energy coming off that.
Sturdy Patrick Patterson, the 14th pick out of Kentucky back in 2010.
What you love about Patrick Patterson is he's turned himself into a three-point specialist over the course of his career. You know on a night-by-night basis what you're going to get on the defensive end. And that is a multi-positional defender who's going to give you great effort every single time out. There's something to be said about Patrick's ability to adjust and evolve his game as the NBA has evolved.
Exum kicks to O'Neal. A second chance effort. He lays it in. O'Neal's got 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Patterson passes to Big Red. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Abrinas. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Big Red. Oklahoma City gets it back. Rebound, puts it back up and in. And the Thunder lead by 5.
To get something out of that possession, and thanks to Patterson's work on the glass, heads-up play to score that.
Allen kicks to O'Neal. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. To the wing right side. There's Exum. He can't get that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The shot's good from Big Red.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Allen kicks to O'Neal.
我秒扣哎，傻眼！评价真的秒扣哎！这当我都神仙就对了啦。
A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Exum. Back to Crowder. Kicks it to Allen. Abrinas with a rebound.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
And it's Schroeder missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jump.
To the wing on the left. Here's O'Neal. That one a little long. So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to the Trailblazers. To the inside. Here's Big Red. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Allen kicks to Exum. Now Crowder. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland. Knocked loose. Here's Abrinas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Abrinas has got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City. Now here's Exum. He's guarded by Schroeder. Passes it to O'Neal. Crowder feeling it out. Drilled it right as the clock hit. Oh,
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerve.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Udo's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jay Crowder comes in for Derek Favors. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Exum and Mitchell, the guard tandem. Udo out there with Jay Crowder. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. Shot clock at 6. Here's Abrinas from beyond the arc and then some. Abrinas has got 7.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
后面有鬼。
Now here's Crowder. He's got 8. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. We've seen a few true marksmen enter the league lately, Doris, which may someday be in the conversation of best shooter in the league. Any names come to mind?
Wow, this is a great one to try to, forecast into the future.
Certainly, a
guy out in Phoenix by the name of Devin Booker, an explosive scorer, can do it in a lot of different ways, but when he starts to cross beyond the arc, boy, it is really something special.
好险好险，你也太早跳了吧
As that team continues to try to rebuild and
shoot
reload, he
okay
becomes even more dangerous if they can put some talent around him. Those are just 2 names. Jason Tatum proved that he was probably a better shooter from deep than people thought.
Inside.
Maybe you can.
Oklahoma City. Noel's got rebound number 7.
More power.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
Here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far, and stolen by Noel.
And how about turnover number 4 for him alone here in this quarter? He has got to do a better job.
完了，我的板不跑到篮板下，我怎么 RAU 啊
On the wing, George, headed by O'Neal, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And he was one of many big names in free agency this past summer. Paul George, a huge part of that. But Greg, he didn't take long to make his decision.
Many expected George to maybe jump to the Lakers. Had been saying it was his dream to play in LA for over a year. But credit Westbrook and the Thunder. They want him over. He was one of the first signings in free agency to re-up with OKC.
Oklahoma City leading by 22. Fires the 3, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Exum kicks to Crowder. Here's Mitchell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
到底在冲啥小啦
4 points this quarter.
可以看球吗
distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Big Red passes to Adams. To the middle. And there's the bucket from Big Red.
抱歉，我的位置你盖不到。
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And it's Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
The 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
Well, it is all about the 3 ball nowadays in the NBA. And when he's hitting from there, it's going to make things very tough on the defense.
O'Neal kicks to Exum.
"要不是他离开，对手会被扣分、扣评价，不然我早就到处跑了。那感觉每个都很好抄。
George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Noel. Doesn't go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy.
还好他出去了。
Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. And Utah making a change here. Allen's checked in. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-5 run here. To the middle. Here's Big Red. George looking around. Here's Big Red. The Thunder with another miss. Another shot. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 6.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Exum finds Crowder. Allen outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Crowder, the pass to O'Neal. Out to the wing.
Shoot.
Here's Exum. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. The deep 3 from George. He got it! Wow! He got it!
3 points at the buzzer.
An absolute miracle.
And so it's Oklahoma City leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Wow.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Noel. Big Red comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Arenas is checked in for Diallo. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Raymond Felton. So for Oklahoma City right now, Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. Then there's Big Red. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Arenas in at the 2. And Rubio kicks to Crowder. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
但球太危险了吧
Pass to Big Red.
哎呀，没进，太偏了。
So it's Rubio bringing it up for Utah. Crowder finds Rubio.
妈的，练习传球是不是啊？
Back to Crowder. Down low, here's Mitchell. Udo trying to free himself up. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the inside.
人家在练习传球，你们在看什么？
Reliable guys. He's just always trying
认
to
真一
make
点。
the right play.
The pass to Big Red. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Udo picks one up. Doris, when you talk about coaching, aside from wins and losses, how can you gauge if a coach is doing a good job?
Well, you make a great point, Kevin, because if an organization is in a rebuild situation, then winning is almost impossible because you're outgunned and outmanned every single night. So to evaluate those coaches, here are the things I would look at. 1, are you maximizing the talent at your disposal? Are your player development skills at such a degree that you're seeing incremental improvement from the guys on your roster? And then ultimately, Kevin, are guys playing hard? Are they competitive every night? Even if the wins don't necessarily show in the box score and at the end of the, the regular season, the reality is, are you playing hard? Are you competitive?
And Ingles, one of the bigger stars on the Australian national team.
He's a virtual unknown when he enters the NBA, but a credit
再
to
给我
Joe
一次
Ingles
机
because
会
he's a knockdown three-point shooter who now can manipulate pick and rolls. This guy is becoming a factor in the NBA.
The drive by Mitchell. Here's Udo, and that'll be 2
又犯规了，傻小。
officials on the call with the foul. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And if I'm
Not
this
bad.
team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see
Okay,
how
okay.
against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Patterson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their #1 option as they look to close this game out. After hitting nothing from downtown in the
没关系，
first
没关系，
half,
我
his
扛回
second
来。
makes sense.
Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Felton the pass to Big Red. He kicks it to Adams. Doris, what is your solution to the controversy surrounding one and dones?
Kevin, I believe the one and dones will be a thing of the past, and I think it will happen shortly. And the reason that can now become a viable option is the G League holds the key. You can now allow players to enter into the minor league straight out of high school. If they raise the salary of those G League players, then it helps across the board.
And the basket by Ingles.
Now, this is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
To the left side wing. Here's Big Red. Ingles covering. Here's Big Red. A three-pointer is right on target.
我已经说过我会砍回来了。 拿多少我就砍多少。
The defense just not in sync there, right? You've got to do a better job communicating.
哎，
And the basket by Ingles.
帮忙一下好吗？虽然我对评价是没有什么在乎啊，我只对我的代言有在乎而已。
Felton kicks to Patterson. Adams trying to free himself up. Buries the long-range jumper.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
To the inside, Ingles, and he banks in the layup.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the league's top talents.
那也行吗？
And game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for George.
结束了啦。
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they
我
get
这
the
场
win.
失误应该蛮多的
This
吧
one was？
还有
over
成
well
就。
before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Well, thank you, and congrats on the win. You guys did damage from three-point land tonight. Was that on the scouting report coming into the game? Well, you know, I knew.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so
卖个
much.
爪啦！
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Ah, 到这边了。Yeah.